Okay, so we've got a periodic table. Important things to remember is as we go across the periodic table, this is called going across the periods. And as we go up and down, we have got the groups. So the first one, two elements that are non-metal. So also, as part of this, we have got the idea that metals and non-metals are divided by the marker there. So elements that are non-metals, G and X, because they're on the right-hand side of the periodic table. Two elements in period 2. So remember, this is period 1, this is period 2. So you can have anything from A, E, and G. Give the element that is normally forms an ion with a +1 charge. So you're going to make a +1 charge, you're going to be in group 1. So you could have A or J. Okay, moving on. Explain in terms of subatomic particles what is meant by isotopes. So these are atoms of the same element which have the same number of protons but a different number of neutrons. Okay. All atoms of element E in the sample. So because they're all atoms of one element, they're all going to have the same number of protons. Let's check how many protons they have got. So it tells me here, element here has got atomic number of 5. So that means they'll all have 5 protons, which is option A. Then we've got this element X has got an atomic number of 18, which means it's got 18 electrons. What is the configuration? So you've got 2 in the first energy level, then 8 electrons in the second, that takes me to 10, and I can fit a further 8 in the third energy level to give me my full electron arrangement. Final little bit, calculate the empirical formula. So I've written this triangle down because we're going to go through this as step 1, step 2, and then step 3 in order to work out the empirical formula. So we can see we've got element A and element G. And the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to write down the mass from the question, and it tells you we've got 3.5 grams of this and 4 grams of this. That's step 1. Step 2, we're now going to write down the MR, and we're told here the MRs, so A is 7 and G is 16. We're then, step 3, going to work out the moles. And to work out the moles, we do the mass divided by the MR. So here we have got 3.5 divided by 7, and here I've got 4 divided by 16. So 3.5 divided by 7 is going to be 0.53, and over here we've got 4 divided by 16 is going to be 0.25. And then the final step is we need to get the ratio, and to do that we divide by the smallest number. So the smallest number is 0.25, so I do 0.53 divided by 0.25, so 0.53 divided by 0.25, that is 2, and 0.25 divided by itself is 1. So this means my formula is A2 and then G, I don't need to write the 1 down. So that's my empirical formula.